Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Jennifer Lopez, you are probably shopping around for a divorce lawyer. Who am I kidding, right? Jennifer Lopez stays with a divorce lawyer on speed dial. But y'all, new information has been coming out about what Jennifer was dealing with J Lo to stay with Ben Affleck. Now, as much as and baby, Jen Gardner has entered the chat. Now, as much as people want to sit here and blame J Lo. And guess what? Ben's doing the same thing he did back in 2002. Do you know this fool had the nerve to say, yes, they are divorcing, but it's not his fault? Ben, shut up. You are the problem. Even Jennifer Garner will attest to that. Well, y'all, let me tell y'all something. New, I guess it's hilarious. It's a little bit sad for J Lo, but baby, it's hilarious. She'll find this hilarious in 5 years, okay? Do you know that Ben did the same playbook he did back then when he wanted to break up with J Lo? He started leaning on Jennifer Garner. He painted J Lo as the boogeyman so much that they said J Lo should have seen that Ben was done with her because he actually, right? He actually and factually disinvited from Jen Garner's wedding. And the thing is, when it happened, Jen Garner told J-Lo that didn't know that she was already on her way out. But baby, this is history replaying themselves. Said, no, Jen, Ben, we would love to have you, but we don't want media attention. If you guys don't know, after Jen Garner's dad died, Ben, it said, really had regrets about how the relationship ended. Jen Garner has a fiance, Johnny Lee Miller, that is Angelina Jolie's ex-husband. I know, right? They're in love. They're getting married. They're saying Ben really has a problem with it. And that's also one of the reasons why he decided to end things with J-Lo. On top of the Diddy stuff disgusting him, on top of him just feeling like she is annoyed, he's annoyed with her. On top of that, the fact that Jen Gardner, he would no longer have access to her. He was cool to have access to her as long as she was single and he could, like, go over to his house when he was sick of J-Lo. But now he don't want to see Johnny Lee Miller sitting up on the couch in his boxers talking about, what's up, Ben? What you doing here? J-Lo ain't around anymore. Again, Ben, what are you doing here? Y'all, listen, this article came out a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was really funny. Okay, again, Ben for the last few weeks has been very, very happy and jovial around Jen Garner, but goes out of his way to look miserable in every photo he's in with J Lo. I think he did it on purpose. If you guys don't remember, back in 2002, Ben's the type of person when he leaves a relationship, he always has to be the good guy. And he gets off on people feeling sorry for him. So he starts to look miserable around J-Lo. So when everybody says, why did you play with that girl's head again? He's like, no, you don't understand. She made me miserable. And everybody's like, no, it's J-Lo's fault. She makes him miserable. You see what I'm saying? If anybody's ever dated a guy like that or a woman like that, you know the MO, right? So get this, right? It hints at one of the reasons why Ben moved out. Literally, they're saying the only reason he got back with J Lo was to boost his career public profile. But when her tour, her album, and her visual film flopped, right? He didn't see any use for her. He always got with J Lo for clout. And whenever J Lo starts becoming embarrassing, that is when he rolls out. Oh, this has got to hurt. It really has to hurt. They also pointed out, okay, that Diddy being back in the news as a connection to J-Lo has made Ben take a step back. This is exactly what happened last time when he dumped J-Lo. Exactly word for word. Again, let's get back into this. These stories that are also leaking is that Jennifer Garner disinvited Ben just to ensure J-Lo wouldn't come. I don't think that's what it was. I think that Ben was always invited. I think that they said J-Lo wasn't invited because Jennifer Garner knew before J-Lo even knew that. Again, I can't stress enough. Listen to this. This was about Jennifer Garner's wedding. The couple might choose Malibu for the wedding as Johnny Lee Miller has land there and it offers a lot of privacy. But one detail stands out. The guest list might not include J-Lo. This is from an article 2 weeks ago. The reason? It would be awkward to have Ben at the wedding because Jim would have to invite J-Lo. And Jen and Johnny don't don't want to invite any more publicity than necessary. They want no distraction. It's clear Jennifer Garner and Johnny Lee Miller wish for a ceremony focused on their love, away from the public eye. While Garner hasn't officially announced her wedding plans, there's chatter suggesting she's opting for a modest celebration. The decision likely isn't about any negative feelings toward J-Lo. The two reportedly have worked hard to co-parent amicably, but rather about Garner's desire to maintain her privacy of her personal life, valuing heartfelt moments over public gaze. Now, I remember reading that and being like, the F, right? Are you serious? But again, sources are now saying that Ben is invited to the wedding. They did this because she didn't want J-Lo to have an invitation, because she knew that Ben was already leaving her. Ben's been complaining for months. Jen Garner knew for months. And they didn't invite her because if she has an invitation, even if she breaks up with Ben Affleck, right? And she didn't even want J-Lo to even show up at her wedding and try to steal the spotlight. Now, I'm not saying that J-Lo would do anything that petty. I am saying at the fact that everybody in Ben's circle knew he was leaving J-Lo except her, just like last time. So where are we at? You guys, just like in 2002, J-Lo made a fool of herself singing how in love she was with Ben. Just like in 2022, Ben used J-Lo for publicity to keep her around. I don't care what you guys say. He always uses J-Lo to promote stuff. Always. Ben never hung out with Jennifer Garner as much as he did after he married J-Lo. They got closer and friendlier after he married J-Lo. Okay. Again, you disinvited her to keep J-Lo. No. Ben tried to make a play, in my point, to keep Jennifer Garner single by being there for her after her father died, even though Jen's fiance, Johnny Lee Miller, was like, Ben, we got it. No, for real, we got it. You can go, Ben. You can go. Where else are we? Because you guys got to think about this and put this in order. Where else are we? Everybody knew Matt Damon distanced himself from J-Lo. Ben's distanced himself from J-Lo. You know that project they were working on where Ben was producing her? What's going to happen with that project? Is it going to finish filming? Is it going to be released? What's going to happen? This is 2002. It's just so embarrassing for J-Lo. I almost feel sorry for her, except for she's been getting people's TikTok channels pulled down and doing her own thing. But again, for the Diddy stuff, but maybe she was also doing that because she knows that Ben's leaving her, and she knows that TikTok is about to go in on their marriage, or sham of it, shall we say. You guys, this is 2002 all over again. I know I keep saying it, but I honestly can't believe he did this to her again. She would have been better off with A-Rod. A-Rod's a cheater. Ben's a known cheater. But at least A-Rod was super close to her family, super close to her kids. His kids adored her. I mean, if you're going to be with a cheater, pick the one that like you. At this point, I think A-Rod might have a problem. A-Rod got you your J-Lo beauty. He got you singing at the inauguration. He got you at the Super Bowl. A-Rod is super, super, super connected. He got you everything. Everything. Ben didn't do anything but take. Had you move your kids, sell your house, buy a new house. Y'all, Ben ain't ish. And again, all these people that just look at J-Lo as just like his mom always did. Ben's mom, Puerto Rican trash, nothing but trouble, Diddy. At the end of the day, Ben's always been embarrassed to J-Lo. He's never thought she was good enough. She's never, at the end of the day, she's just never been his one at all. And they got the same dynamic, and now J-Lo got the same result. Listen, it's sad to see, but honestly, here's hoping that J-Lo moves on from this and actually finds someone that truly loves and values her. Or maybe she can get back with A-Rod and put him into counseling for blank addiction. That might work. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to stay locked in and loaded on this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later.